Hey guys, welcome to Honeycomb. My name is Ko, and today we got a package in from Yardstick Coffee. Yardstick are friends over in Esteban Street in Makati. They're doing this great campaign right now called Legazpi Love, where they're talking about a lot of their neighbors in their village. It's super interesting. Follow them on Instagram. But also, you can also follow me on Instagram. My name is @KO on Instagram. You can also follow @DailyDrinkMag on Instagram and follow @Honeycomb Manila, which is our studio in Double Dragon Plaza, Pasay City, the Philippines. So what's in the bag? Let's find out together. I mean, I can see in the top, but maybe there's a little bit of suspense for you guys. So I'm gonna pop this out, and the first thing in here is a box. It's a milk jug. The brand is called Subminimal. I'm not so familiar with the brand, but it says the Flow Tip trademark milk jug, and underneath it says superior flow and control for detailed latte art. Oh, interesting. Let's see what happens here. It's got their Instagram stuff, and then it says designed by Dominic Simons. Design features comfortable, ergonomic, heat-resistant handle, compatible with stovetops. Huh. Oh, it says here on the top, be your own barista. Learn how to make beautiful latte art on your morning coffee with our masterclass. Free access code above. I have my thumb over the sticker just so that you guys can't steal my access code. All right, let's open it up. Inside the box, you have a cleaning brush. I don't think I've ever gotten a pitcher that had its own cleaning brush. And the pitcher itself. Instructions designed for warming milk and pouring coffee. Do not place handle directly above heat source as it may get hot. It's stove compliant or stove safe, but don't put the handle over the stove, I guess. That's pretty nice. All right, so that's a Subminimal jug. You can see the shape. It's a relatively deep jug and small circumference. I'm kind of surprised at how small that circumference is, and then very V-shaped with a taper off towards that point. That's super interesting. Be interesting to see how this performs. So being able to put this on an induction cooker and heat milk directly in the pitcher might be quite important for the thing that we've actually come here to unbox today, the thing that's inside the bag. Of course, if you're watching the video, you've probably already seen the title and you know what's inside the bag, but let's just pretend for theater that you don't know yet. All right, so what else is in the bag? Next we have, so there's no other way. We gotta rip this thing to open it. It's stuck together. And then inside you have, nice, drip coffee bags. So it looks like they've included an assortment of single drip coffees. They've included 2 different varietals. The packaging is super interesting. On the back it says nitrogen flushed because fresh is best. And if you've seen me talk about drip bags, I always say this is the number one thing that makes for a great drip bag. If the packaging is nitrogen flushed, then that explains why the best before date is so far in the future. They said December 31, so they're banking on this being good until the end of the year, and that's because of that nitrogen flush. Let's get to the main attraction, the reason why we got this bag from Yardstick, and it's this box right here. This is the Subminimal Nanofoamer. So it's the same brand, Subminimal. I actually did not know the brand of the Nanofoamer. So Subminimal makes the Nanofoamer, and they also make the pitcher. Make barista quality microfoam milk for cappuccinos and more. Make superfine microfoam by spinning bubbles through screens at ultra high speed. And then on the outside you have the pictures of the different foams, the different kinds of foam that it's able to make. It's a stunning velvet textured milk in just 20 seconds. And then what's inside the package? Let's open it up. All right, so there's a little bit of bubble wrap in there. And then, I don't know if you can see this, but the Nanofoamer is kind of jammed in to this cardboard. So I'm just gonna pull on it and hope that doesn't break anything. But, okay. Oh, so it's like a travel toothbrush. What else is in there? So inside there's a manual. We're gonna read the manual. And then inside This looks, it's a stand. It's like a storage stand or a hook or something. Okay, so this is the star of the show. This is the Nanofoamer, the reason why we're making this video, why we're having this unboxing. And you pull it out, and inside the cover, they store this other microfoam screen. So it looks like there are two screens, and you push this button to make it go. That looks like where the button goes, but there are no batteries. The button is this kind of rubber thing, and it basically just translates down to touch that contact point. Yeah, the other stuff that it says around here is basically like patent pending, that kind of thing. And then it says fine, and then the other one says super fine. And you just pop them off, yep, you just pop them off. They don't screw on. You basically just shove it in, and it goes. Do we need batteries for this? How do you put the batteries in? Just screw on. I probably need to read that manual. Where does it say where to put in the batteries? Alright, so you requires 2 AA batteries, not included, so I've got to go downstairs and buy some AA batteries. Rinse immediately after use. Pull handle to open. So there's no twisting, you just pull on it. Yep, there you go. So you just pull on it, go straight down, pulling it straight up, and there your 2 batteries will sit in there. So I think we actually have batteries here. Peter, we have a lot of batteries, right? From the remote controls?
Yeah.
Can you get me a pair? Okay. Alright, so we have some batteries here. We do have some batteries over in storage. You got those batteries? Ah, nice. Thank you. These are AAA. So they're the wrong size. Alright, so that's a fail. Okay. So we are gonna go get ourselves some AA batteries and see you back here in a few minutes. All right, so we're back. We had lunch and we went to 7-Eleven and got ourselves some batteries, some AA batteries for the Subminimal Nanofoamer. And so I put them inside, so you can see there. And I'm gonna close it up. So it's not a switch, basically. When you push down on the button, it spins the screen on the front. So you have to hold it down as you're steaming or rotating through your milk. So yeah, it seems pretty straightforward. It's very similar to foaming devices that are kind of built like this. The technology really, or the innovation really comes in using a screen instead of kind of like a spiral or mesh that we see in other foamers like this. And that's how they're able to get that micro foam that we like with specialty coffee and nice flat white lattes. So let's find out if this thing works. Let's try it out. I'm not alone here today. Today we have Dave Dource over here, and he's so much better at doing latte art and steaming and stuff like that than I am. So I'm gonna ask Dave to come over here and help me out in testing the Nanofoamer.
Hi guys, I'm Dave.
And Dave's much better at latte art than me. Now we've tried a few things already now that we've opened everything up. And as the box says, while this pitcher can be used on a induction cooker, it doesn't get detected by all induction cookers. And we have 2 different models of induction cooker here, and it's not detecting on either one. So what we're gonna do is we actually put 200 ml of milk into the pitcher just to get our volume correct. And we're gonna pour it into this pan and boil it on the induction cooker, which happens relatively fast. We put a thermometer on the induction cooker so that we don't go over temperature and we don't burn the milk. That's pretty important. And then once it's hot, Dave is going to pour the milk from the pot back into the pitcher, steam it here. And while we're doing all of that, I'm gonna pull a shot of espresso.
All right, let's do it.
Let's do it. We're not gonna talk so much while we're doing it because all of this is very noisy.
Yeah.
But enjoy watching, and we'll play some music. Game?
Okay, let's go.
Let's go.
All right.
What do you think?
Perfect.
Perfect?
Yeah, it's perfect. It's micro bubbles, but a bit dry. It's my first attempt.
Yeah.
Okay. I can fix it. I need to find a spot for this picture.
So you need to get to know the device.
Yes, yeah.
Yeah, know the picture, know the Nanofoamer a bit better. But for our first run, this is pretty good.
Yep.
Yeah, the bubble size is a bit bigger than I was expecting,
Yeah.
right? But I think that's something that we can probably dial in over time. So at 2,200, you can have lattes at home. You can have flat whites maybe even at home. We have to play with it some more. I think one of our main comments, both Dave and me, is that the button is hard to press.
Yes.
Because it's not a switch. You have to hold it down the whole time. I found so far that holding it like this has helped me. Or like kind of like a pen. I hold it like this and I spin it this way instead of trying to press it with my thumb. Because like holding it with my thumb, it causes it to jiggle a lot. But like just holding it very firmly inside of my fist gives me a lot more control in the spinning of it. It's a great toy. We're gonna play with this a bit more and figure out what else we can do with it. I have some ideas of like nanofoamer hacking, right? And I think it's a good tool. Like if we can use it for concept drinks, concept cocktails, right? And one of the things that I really want to do is an iced cappuccino. Because a lot of people,
Interesting.
it's not uncommon that you'll be in a cafe and someone will walk in and ask for an iced cappuccino. And kind of the general consensus over the last couple decades is that an iced cappuccino doesn't really exist. But I've seen a few people on YouTube do iced cappuccino. So supposedly it's a thing now. They steam it on the espresso machine and then they put the espresso.
But you're steaming it you're putting hot milk to your ice.
Yeah, onto ice. Yeah. So there's still some foam. We worked with a client before where we were making Freddo cappuccinos, right?
Yeah.
Right? Where they had like a blender. It's an expensive machine.
Yeah. It's a big one. It's for industrial.
For industrial.
Yeah.
And I'm pretty sure that this can do something pretty close. If you're not running a cafe, you're just making a few at home or for friends, I think that this would work. So if you want to know more about that, subscribe to our channel. This was just our first look at the Nanofoamer, but we want to do a bunch more things. Maybe a Nanofoamer hacking video where we can play back and forth and do some weird stuff with it. Let us know what you want to see in the comments or hit us up on Instagram. A lot of you guys choose to interact with us that way, and I don't mind. DM me on Instagram. I'm at KO Kosho on Instagram. You can also follow at Daily Drink Mag on Instagram and at Honeycomb Manila, our studio here in Double Dragon Plaza. And give Dave a follow on Facebook as well. You can search him, it's Dave Dource
Yes. Yeah.
on Facebook. And join us on our coffee group, I Love Coffee, where we talk about all this stuff. That was the Nanofoamer. Yeah, thanks guys for watching. Wish you guys good luck, wish you guys good health. Wish you guys great coffee. Peace.